Hello, Facebook. My name is Rock. Welcome to my world and welcome to my kitchen. I'm coming to you from Houston, Texas, and like a lot of you, we are on the mandatory lockdown to try to combat the spread of the coronavirus. And I don't know about you, but cooking is like therapy for me. So I decided, well, Easter's coming up, and I decided to bring you a few recipes that I think you might want to add to your Easter menu. Now, the recipe that we're using today is coming from my cookbook, Rock Soul Food Sunday. It's available on Amazon. Okay, and the recipe that we're making is Rock's Grilled Herb Cornish Hens. Okay, so you can see I prepared my Cornish hens. They're all washed and I split them. But the key to this recipe is this oil. It's called Herb de Provence Spicy Oil. Now, I used to travel to Paris once a week, bringing these bottles back because it was only available Mondays and Wednesdays, I believe, at this open air market. And I fell in love with it. So I was carting these bottles back and forth, and they was getting heavy, and I'm getting old. So I decided to make my own. Okay, so today we are going to make Rock's Spicy Herb de Provence Oil. Okay, now what we're going to start out with. Now I have my some that I previously made that I have. As you can see, look at those herbs all in there, and this has been sitting around for probably about a month. But today we're going to make some for you and at least let it settle down for at least a day or two. Okay, so we're going to start out with, you need to have an old jar from your refrigerator. Everybody got some kind of old jelly jar or whatever, and make sure you clean it out really, really good. Let it soak overnight and don't have any residue left. And you want to fill it with olive oil up until about 3/4 of the bottle because you want to save some room to allow you just shake it up every now and then and turn it and allow the other ingredients to get marinated into that oil. Okay, so the first ingredient is herb de Provence. Okay, what is herb de Provence? Herb de Provence is a combination of herbs that you find in Provence in France, and it's marjoram, thyme, rosemary, and oregano. Okay, and this is what it looks like. Herb de Provence. Now, you can find this in the spice section of most of your supermarkets, but if you have a supermarket that has a bulk section, that's the most economical way to get it. This costs $1.89, and I've used half of it. Okay, but just look in the bulk section for Herb de Provence, Herbdeprovence, Herb de Provence, and you will need some peppercorns. Now, I'm using the tricolor peppercorns because that's what they had. You can use the all black, red, whatever you prefer. And we gotta make it spicy, so you gotta have some dried chili peppers. Okay, now you can adjust it to your taste. If you don't really like it really spicy, then add one. But if you like it hot like me, spicy like me, I have about 3 or 4 in my jar, okay? And I also have some garlic powder and some salt that you can add. Just make it spicy, add up a little bit just to make it a little bit more tasteful to your taste. Whatever spices you want to put, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to throw this herb de Provence in there, the peppercorns, chili peppers, get all those ingredients in this jar. And I like mine, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic in here and a little bit of salt, just a little bit because I got to save some to put on the chicken. Okay, we're going to put the lid on here, make sure you got a lid that's really, really good and tight, and you want to shake it up. Okay, see, that's what it looks like. And you want to shake it up and you want to let it set at least overnight, and then whenever you think about it, you pass through the kitchen, just give it a little shake. Okay, but I have some already prepared. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shake it up a bit first. Okay, and I'm going to marinate it all over my clean Cornish hens that I've cut in half. And you want to get the skin side as well as the back side. And you want to get a whole lot of that on there. Get it in there really, really good. And we're going to massage it in, get it underneath those wings, Make sure you get underneath those wings, raise up those thighs. Get it just all over that. Really good. Marinate really good over there so that it can marinate all night. Might need to add a little bit more of this. Okay. Now, once again, you want to make sure you get all of it, a little bit more. Okay, oops, okay. Now, don't worry about this being a little too oily, because before we put these on the grill, we're gonna pour off some of this oil. Okay, now after I've gotten all the oil on, I am also going to add some more seasoning, okay? You don't want to put your seasoning on before you put the oil on, at least I don't, because it won't be stable. You know, your seasoning will be running all over the place because the oil is running all over the place. So I usually make sure that I get my oil on first and then get the seasoning all over those birds. Okay. And now we're going to let these birds marinate all night. And tomorrow, it should be a beautiful day in Houston tomorrow. So I'm going to come back tomorrow and we're going to throw these bad boys on the grill. All right, see you all tomorrow. Have a good evening, everybody.